Good evening, everybody. Back on the road again. So I just arrived a little while ago here at Bradbury Mountain State Park in Pownal, Maine. Right now I'm thinking I might just stay here for just one night and move on someplace else. I don't know where yet, but this is the trail that goes right out behind my campsite here. Over to my van there, so I just want to go see where this goes here. Gonna be losing the light soon, and I gotta get dinner started, but I just wanted to go for a little hike here just to get out for a bit. It's tire tracks here, so this is a good place to ride a bike at least anyway. So yeah, I know the lighting's a little low to see this, but they got all kinds of trails here, I'll give them that. Wonder how much of a hike it would be to hike up to the summit of Bradbury Mountain tomorrow before I take off though. Notice of wasps in the park. At present there is an unusually large number of wasps in this park. Oh great! This is a nuisance condition which runs in cycles and cannot be controlled. We are welcome to use the park, but we are bringing this condition to your attention so that you may, if you wish, change your plans before paying the service charge. And they tell you out on the trail. Good. You should decide not to visit the park at this time. We hope you will return and enjoy the facilities whenever you have the opportunity in the future. Well, that sounds nice. Let's see, I got all kinds of stuff here. Welcome to the night woods. Interesting. So you follow that trail out to the other side, comes out to a little parking lot. And a lot of these vehicles seem to have extra mounts for bicycles on them. So obviously a very popular bike riding park here. Very interesting. Alright. Let's see. Bradbury Mountain State Park multiple use trail system. Okay. So apparently Bradbury Mountain isn't really a mountain. It's only 486 feet. And Summit Trail is 0.3 miles. Let's take a look at it. This sign says it's only 0.2 miles. Okay. Well, let's go see how steep it is. 486 feet or whatever it said it was. Doesn't seem like much. Should be a quick, easy hike, actually. Maybe I will do it now. Well, it certainly is steep. Short, but steep. I'll give it that. Looks like I'm almost there already, though. Not gonna be very good seeing because of all the clouds, but we'll see what there is up here. Okay. Definitely worth the climb. Not a bad view from up here. Not sure what these metal poles are. A couple of them up here, kind of curious. Yeah, not bad. Fair amount of fall color out there already too. Okay, I'm heading back down. It's just a quick visit up there right now. I want to get back to the back to my van before I lose the light. It's getting late out here, and I haven't made dinner yet either. I'm hungry. You can see it's getting quite dark in the woods here. So good morning. So as usual, the sun started getting low, and I stopped filming and just relaxed by the fire. Made myself a simple spaghetti and meatballs last night for dinner, just because it was quick and easy. Didn't feel like doing a whole lot of prep or anything. But had a good night. This is what my campsite looked like last night with the lights and everything though. Quick photo I took of it. So it was a fun night there, just relaxing by the fire. Unfortunately, a couple of people were running generators last night, which kind of stinks. But, you know, I'm not a big fan of the noise of generators and stuff while I'm out camping. But so I was going to do a whole big thing on trying to pick a place where I wanted to head off to next. I was tossed up if I was going to head back up to Rangeley Lake, or if I wanted to go to Camden Hills, or Peaks Kenny, or one of those places, do some exploring and stuff. But then my friends over at Leisure Life Resort messaged me last night saying they're having major problems with their Wi-Fi. Well, I'm only about 2.5 hours from Greenville, Maine right now, so I think that's where we're going to head up. So I'm going to have to stop at a Best Buy and pick up an access point for them, because it sounds like one of their access points is getting flaky. So I'm going to have to stop, pick one of those up, and I'm just going to shoot up to Maine and fix their Wi-Fi for them. That's today's plan. So I'll do a quick little walkthrough in the campground here though before I go. I've done a walkthrough of this campground before, but did notice right in the back of my campsite is this. Some sort of a survey marker, but it's not one of the U.S. Geological Survey type ones. It just says U.S. and 12 on it, looks like. Kind of interesting though. You better look at it. I did notice that back there. I don't know what the story is on that. It's kind of hard to read what's on it. So, but found that fascinating. But yeah, and this is a nice campground. Don't get me wrong. This is a nice campground. It's a little close to the street, and as you can see, the campsites themselves are a little bit too close together for my liking. A little too close, a little too open, a little too noisy here. So I was kind of looking forward to Greenville, though I admit with this crummy weather coming through here, if I didn't have the job up in Greenville, Maine there, I probably would have just hunkered down and stayed here. Maybe tomorrow I would have pulled the bike out and taken it for a ride on some of the bike trails around here, but otherwise, yeah, probably would have just hunkered down just to not deal with the weather. But well, my friends need my help, and I did install that whole Wi-Fi network up there. So let's go take care of that. That's kind of a neat setup here. Let's clean the funds off here. Kind of a neat setup here. They got that little outdoor kitchen setup, microwave, toaster oven, all that fun stuff. Would have given you a closer look at it, but it was occupied, so I couldn't really get in there. In that building there, you've got showers and bathrooms and that, and they also got some outhouse style facilities over here that you can go to, so closer to the campsites. Not too bad of a campground. Like I said, just the fact that the sites are a little bit too close and you got a lot of road noise and stuff, it's kind of ruins it. But I can come back here again. Maybe sometime when I don't have a job to go to, which I didn't expect to have until last night, but oh well. Site 18 over here is the site I had the last time. It's a little occupied this time, so I can't really show it to you, but might have pulled in there again just for old time's sake. Right back there, they got a few hiking sites too that go to like lean-tos and stuff. Kind of neat. So they have some interesting stuff here for sure. Who knows? Maybe I'll come back here with my tent sometime. Try one of the lean-tos. That'd be kind of neat. We'll see. Into my bike, especially after I electrify it a bit, turn it into a little mini e-bike here. Well, we're all packed up here, I guess, so off to Greenville. Well, actually off to Augusta, because that's where I'm going to stop at Best Buy and see if I can find an access point. But then off to Greenville. Okay, so this was kind of a short one today. I didn't do too much at the campground, and after I got on the road, I just kind of went into work mode and got over to Best Buy, got the parts I needed, got up to Greenville, fixed the problem quite successfully. But that's it, that's what I did. And by the time I got on the road, the sky started opening up, and by the time I was in Greenville, it was just pouring the whole time I was there. So, at least that whole day. So this footage you just saw was shot the next morning. Anyway, that's where we're going to end to this video. I know, not much of an adventure this time, but hopefully we'll come back for the next one where we go up to Lily Bay for a night. Anyway, thanks for watching. Remember, slow down, enjoy life, and always be kind. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one.